In this chapter, we journey through a significant historical event, a battle of kings that shifts the trajectory for many biblical figures, including the patriarch Abram. This intricate narrative dances between moments of tension, heroism, alliances, and divine communion, offering a captivating glimpse into the Bible's rich tapestry of storytelling. Genesis chapter 14 verse 1 And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel king of Shinar, Arioch king of Elasar, Chedorlaomer king of Elam, and Tidal king of nations. Verse 2 That these made war with Bera king of Sodom, and with Birsha king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Admah, and Shemeber king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, which is Zor. Verse 3 All these were joined together in the vale of Sodom, which is the Salt Sea. Verse 4 12 years they served Chedorlaomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled. Verse 5 And in the 14th year came Chedorlaomer, and the kings that were with him, and smote the Rephaims in Ashtaroth Karnaim, and the Zuzims in Ham, and the Emmons in Shaveh Kiriathaim. Verse 6 And the Horites in their Mount Seir, unto Elparan, which is by the wilderness. Verse 7 And they returned, and came to Enmishpat, which is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites, that dwelt in Hazazontamar. Verse 8 And there went out the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, the same as Zor winking face, and they joined battle with them in the vale of Sodom. Verse 9 With Chedorlaomer the king of Elam, and with Tidal king of nations, and Amraphel king of Shinar, and Arioch king of Elasar, 4 kings with 5. Verse 10 And the vale of Sodom was full of slime pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, and fell there, and they that remained fled to the mountain. Verse 11 And they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah, and all their victuals, and went their way. Verse 12 And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. Verse 13 And there came one that had escaped, and told Abram the Hebrew. For he dwelt in the plain of Mamre the Amorite, brother of Eshel, and brother of Aner, and these were confederate with Abram. Verse 14 And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his trained servants, born in his own house, 318, and pursued them unto Dan. Verse 15 And he divided himself against them, he and his servants, by night, and smote them, and pursued them unto Hobah, which is on the left hand of Damascus. Verse 16 And he brought back all the goods, and also brought again his brother Lot, and his goods, and the women also, and the people. Verse 17 And the king of Sodom went out to meet him after his return from the slaughter of Chedorlaomer, and of the kings that were with him, at the valley of Shaveh, which is the king's dale. Verse 18 And Melchizedek king of Salem brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. Verse 19 And he blessed him, and said, Blessed be Abram of the Most High God, possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 20 And blessed be the Most High God, which hath delivered thine enemies into thy hand. And he gave him tithes of all. Verse 21 And the king of Sodom said unto Abram, Give me the persons, and take the goods to thyself. Verse 22 And Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have lifted up mine hand unto the Lord, the Most High God, the possessor of heaven and earth. Verse 23 That I will not take from a thread even to a shoe latchet, and that I will not take anything that is thine, lest thou shouldest say, I have made Abram rich. Verse 24 Save only that which the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men which went with me, Aner, Eshel, and Mamre. Let them take their portion. As we part ways with this chapter, we carry with us vivid snapshots of Abram's heroism, Melchizedek's mysterious presence, and the silent but burgeoning promises that these events foretell. It is, indeed, a journey worth revisiting, a chapter worth decoding, and above all, a tale worth remembering. This chapter serves as a significant precursor to the significant role that Abraham is yet to play in the Bible narrative, setting the stage for the promises and challenges in the chapters that follow. Like the video, share the video. Stay tuned for chapter 15. Have a blessed day.